Okay, welcome back. Now we are going to explore a little bit the MetaTrader for software. So I'm going to show you all the basics and all the main functionalities so that you can have an idea about how to use this software. So let's start over the like the default settings. That is basically this one. First of all, you can visualize the chart in three different ways. This is the candlestick way, and it's basically the main one we are going to use. And as you can see right now, I'm using the lenses to zoom in and out of this chart. This chart represents the Euro USD price movement, and you can see here it's the monthly chart, meaning that every candlestick represents the movement of a month. This is called time frame. Okay, you can change the time frame by clicking over one of these buttons. You can go from the monthly to the weekly, and in this case every candlestick represents the movement of the price done by the euro-dollar forex spot exchange in 1 week. Whereas this is the daily chart, so every candlestick is a day, represents the day, and then you can go to the 4 hours, 1 hour, and you can basically go down until the 1 minute chart. This is basically what scalpers use, so people that trade their money in a very fast way during the day. Okay, so you can go from the 1 minute to the monthly and have a very narrow vision to a very big and wide vision of the price movement of an underlying. So let's stick to the daily chart. Okay, by using these tools you can zoom in and out of this view, and then you can change the way price is represented by switching to a line or switching to the bar representation, but we will stick to the candlestick because it's our default one. Okay, then here you find some buttons that are useful to basically move the chart. Okay, you can unclick this button if you want to move it. Okay, otherwise it's if you leave it clicked, you will go back in time, and the platform will immediately switch you back to the to today, basically to the price of today. And then also this is useful to move the chart a little bit more far from the right limit of the page. Then you can let me show you some other main functionalities. This is the auto trading button, and it's gonna be useful if in the future you will have some software, some expert advisor, some trading system that will trade automatically, so by themselves, and you will have to click this button in order to activate these systems. Then you have this button. This is the strategy tester. We will use it in the future when we will learn how to backtest a strategy. Then you will have the terminal. The terminal is basically this section that allows you to explore everything that is related to your account. Especially this section is pretty important because this is the log of every trade you took, and so you can see here the number of trade, the the number of trade, the data, the date and time you had this trade, the kind of trade, the number of lots, the quantity you invested, then the symbol you invested in, the price, stop loss, take profit, and all the rest. And this is the result, basically the profit or loss of all your trades. Okay, so this is a pretty important section. Then you will find here the navigator, and the navigator will open this side bar that it's really important for us. And then you will have the last one that is important is this, the market view. Okay, because in the market view you will find all the tradable instruments that you have on MetaTrader. For example, this is all the forex exchanges. Then you have here all the indexes in this light blue color. Then you will find the commodities like crude oil, gold, silver, etc. stocks in green, cryptocurrencies, and then of course you go back to the forex, the traditional forex exchange. If you don't see all this stuff that I see, you just have to right click in whatever place of this section and click on show everything. Now my platform is in Italian, but don't worry, you will find it in English or in your language depending on where you downloaded the platform. And this command says show everything. If you click it, then you will be faced with all the instrument available at your broker account to be traded. Okay, so if you want to visualize on the chart the price movement of something different than what you're seeing right now, then you just have to, for example, let's imagine I want to see the S&P 500 chart. Then I will just select it and drag and drop it into the platform. Okay, and so I will be shown with the real chart. Okay, then let's close this section, and here in the navigator you will find all the available indicators and oscillators, and let's see how easy it is to install some indicators. For example, let's go to the trend section. You will find basically a standard moving average. You just select it and drag and drop it, and you will immediately find it here on the chart. You can customize it very easily by changing all the settings, and you will visualize it immediately on the chart. Then if you want to put some oscillator, for example, you just drag and drop it, and you will find it here in the different section downstairs. Okay, of course everything is customizable in terms of colors and shapes, everything. Okay, for example, you go for right click, properties, and here you can easily change all the settings and switch to some pink background, and then you can switch the candlesticks to white, to red and green, and so you will find yourself with an amazing pink background chart. Okay, just to show you how easy it is to customize everything. Okay, and then of course you have all these drawing tools down there where you can basically click and easily draw some lines, some trend lines, and customize them. You can draw some horizontal line or vertical lines, whatever you want to, some Fibonacci retracements in order to calculate your target. You can do whatever you want. Okay, so it's a very complete platform. It's easy, it's intuitive, it's complete. You can basically do anything you need to do to conduct a simple and profitable trading activity. See you in the next video.
Andiamo a pranzo? O continuiamo?